Welcome to this week's MI Monday, Motivation and Informational Mondays, My Monday. On this week's My Monday, I want to sit down and just kind of have more of a heart-to-heart with everyone that's actually watching this My Mondays episode that we're in this discussion here. Now, what I mean by a heart-to-heart more so is, I want you to ask yourself, not me really asking you, but I want you to really sit down and ask yourself. When it comes to what you're chasing, what you're trying to accomplish, whatever goal it may be for yourself out there, my question for you is, who are you running that race for? Now, ask yourself this. Are you really going after the goals or the dreams you have set for yourself, for you? Or are you doing it because it's expected of you? Or are you trying to fit in with whoever's expectation is of you, or lack of expectation? Okay, because sometimes that lack of can actually come about to where we're not even reaching or chasing our full potential because others may see us in a certain light, which causes us to see ourselves in that same light, even if it's less than what you can actually become. Okay? So why are you running the race, if you will, that you're running right now? Because that could really answer a lot of questions on whether you succeed or whether you fail oftentimes. And one way to determine it is exactly what is your grind like as you're chasing after your dreams. Is it something that you just fiend for? Is it something that you have such a thirst for? You think about it. There are times when you just wake up in the middle of the night with ideas or thoughts about the projects that you're working on. Because if that's not happening for you, honestly, not saying it's conclusive, but honestly, more than likely, you're really not running the race for yourself. You're running something more than likely of expectations from other people or other things. You have to truly have a real passion to fulfill the destinies, the true destiny, I believe, that's within yourself. Okay? So, if you are having these feelings on the inside as I'm talking about this, and you're feeling, hey, maybe I'm not running the race for myself. How do I find out if I'm running the race for myself, or what can I do to run my own race? You want to ask yourself a few questions far as what do you want to do? Because oftentimes many people don't know what they want to do. But you first need to start by at least asking yourself the question. And it's all about the questions you ask yourself will determine the quality of the answers that you're going to receive. Okay, so you're asking yourself, what do I want to do? What would I like to see? What would I like to have? What are the end results that I want, out of life? And then you can find out more so what your passion is. Okay, and finding our passion is just simply determining what will we do for free? What will we do if all of our bills were paid and there was nothing for me to worry about? What exactly would I do? 9 times out of 10, that's going to be your passion, people. So I want you guys today to really determine, am I running this race for me? Am I running it for someone else? Am I really giving it all with the race that I'm running? Because oftentimes we say we want to be successful, but we're really not prepared or even willing to truly do what it takes to become successful. Ask yourself that question. What are you prepared to do to be successful? Because sometimes opportunities may present themselves at the most inconvenient time for you in your life. And that in itself will tell you, are you really serious about your grind or not? Because opportunities will often present themselves when you're tired, you're worn down, you have limited financial means at that point in time, and really what you do at that fork in your particular road towards your goals will determine everything on if you succeed or not. Because sometimes opportunities will present themselves where, okay, if I get up right now, something spectacular happened. It's very unique to the situation, but it pertains to what your goals are that can actually help you get there. And if you get up, it's inconveniencing, or I really don't know where I'm going to get the money from, a host of different things. Will you at least get up and make the effort to take advantage of that opportunity that presented itself in an untimely fashion? Or would you just sit back and say, yeah, it was great, I could do it, but I'm going to just let this opportunity pass for right now, and I'll do something a little bit later? If that's the case, I'm going to tell you now, you're getting exactly what you deserve if that's your attitude towards it. You will only receive what you put out. You cannot put out a minimum wage work effort and expect to live like the 1% or receive what the upper 1% will have. Okay? You cannot go after your goals on an employee state of mind type of hours thinking you're going to get an entrepreneur style of result. And what I mean by that is, so sometimes your opportunities are going to present themselves on a Saturday, Sunday, or even on a Wednesday at 11:15 p.m. You cannot go after your goals on a normal 9 to 5 employment status type of time frame. You have to be open for business people 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and it can't just be a saying or a slogan. Okay? If an opportunity presents itself on a Sunday at 12 o'clock noon or 2 o'clock p.m., 10 o'clock p.m., it doesn't matter. If you want it, if you truly want it, you will step out there and go after it. So I'm not going to sit here and coddle you with these kid gloves. I'm going to tell you like it is. And if you're not doing that, you only have yourselves to blame. Okay? You're not reaching the goals because you're not putting forward the effort. Many of you guys, if you just turn around and just turn it up just a notch, you will be amazed at some of the results that you would see in your life. So on this week's Mind Monday, let's do a self-analysis. Let's look inside. One, find out, who are we running our race for? Is it for me or is it for someone else? Am I truly grinding? Am I really doing whatever it takes? And I'm not going to let financial or any other form of obstacles stop me from reaching these goals. Because believe me, if there is truly a will, there will always be a way. The only reason you're not succeeding is because of you. Just like if I'm not succeeding, it's because of me. It's not because of my surroundings. It's not because of the Republicans, the Democrats, the government. It's not because of racism. It's not because of any of those different things. All of that have been debunked, regardless of what you're thinking. The only reason none of us succeed is because of our own full lack of effort. Notice I said full lack, not lack of effort, because sometimes we can put forward an effort, but we're not really putting forward the full effort. Continue to keep grinding. Let's make this happen, because I'm sure you can be great. I know I'm great, and we are all children of God, and we're blessed by God's mercy and grace. And I want each of you to be able to live up to your full potential and live the type of life that you desire. You can also pick up my book, don't forget, The 9 Principles for Success, written in a very simplistic way that will assist you step by step on not just telling you and informing you what these principles are, but how you can apply these principles into your life. You can get them wherever books are actually sold. If you have questions, email me, or you can Facebook message me. But I see each of you guys next week here on My Monday.